Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Tahir Mahmood and my department is BS Physics. The topic that I have to discuss is Iridium. Iridium is a transition metal that is the 77th element of the periodic table. It is very hard, brighter, silvery white metal. In fact, it is so hard that its most common use is hardening agent in many metal alloys, especially platinum, because its addition makes metal harder. It is used to make several different kinds of heavy duty equipment. Symbol of iridium. This is the symbol of iridium. Iridium plays in periodic table. Iridium gets its name from the Latin word iris, which means rainbow. It goes by this name because many of the salts formed with it. Iridium are highly colored like a rainbow. Iridium is also classified as transition metal. It is also part of the platinum family within the transition metal, and they are known for being highly resistant to tarnish. The atomic number of iridium is 77. Symbol of iridium is I small r. Group periodic period of iridium is 7. Number of protons 77, number of electrons 77, and number of neutrons 115. Atomic radius 180 picometer, atomic mass 192.217, number of isotopes are 2. Properties of iridium. Iridium is very brittle, silvery metal that can be found in its pure form, or in combination with the platinum group metal in nature. It is the most corrosive resistant metal of the periodic table and the dense. Like most transition metal, it is good conductor of electricity and heat. It is good conductor of electricity, and the platinum group metals all tend to be relatively unreactive and share physical and chemical properties. Iridium is quite stable, especially at lower temperature. Iridium is not toxic but can use eye and throat irritation of human are exposed to the innate dust form. Physical properties of iridium. Iridium is the densest element of the periodic table. It is also dense that can cubic centimeter of iridium weight 22.65 times as much as cubic centimeter of water. It is also quite brittle when it is cooled and nowhere near its melting point. The metal need to be worked at high temperature, otherwise it will break instead of bend. Melting point of iridium 2739 Kelvin or 2466 degrees Celsius. Boiling point of iridium 4701 Kelvin 4428 degrees Celsius. Density 22.656 gram per centimeter cube. Phase at room temperature is solid. Chemical properties of iridium. Iridium is the most corrosion-resistant element known in the periodic table. It's considered one of the noble metals named after the noble gas which are famously unreactive because of the full outer electron shell. Iridium has more complex outer electron shell because there are more elements, but both the 6s and 4s shells are full, and the 5d shells is only missing 3 electrons. Oxidation state of iridium is this: specific heat 131 joule, electronegatividity is 2.2, heat of fusion 26 kilojoule per mole, heat of vaporization 560 kilojoule per mole, electronic configuration is this: isotopes. Iridium has two known stable isotopes, which are the Iridium-191 and Iridium-193. They are both found in nature. Iridium-93 at 62.7% abundance and Iridium-191 at 37.3% abundance. They are two stable isotopes are often used in the production and experimentation of radioisotopes. There are also many known radioisotopes of radium, which one in particular being useful and important compound of iridium. There are four few notable compounds with any practical use, so they are rarely discussed. However, there are a couple of iridium salts that are very brightly colored and therefore used in coloring ceramics. For example, iridium potassium chloride is dark red, iridium tribromide is olive green, and iridium trichloride can be dark green or bluish black. Use of iridium in general. There are limited use of iridium and it is most commonly used in its alloy form. For example, platinum iridium alloys are sometimes used in jewelry industry, especially for luxury watch packs. This alloy is also commonly used for the spark plugs of helicopters, electrical contacts, very specific type of electrical wires and electrodes. Uses of iridium in science. The, big, the biggest scientific use of iridium is actually in piecing together the causes of the mass dinosaurs extinctions. One of the most common theories is that dinosaurs were wiped out by the asteroid that struck Earth and covered the world with dust so thick it blocked out the sun. Scientists discovered a layer of the Earth's crust that had an unusually high level of the iridium, an element found in much higher abundance on meteors that the. Thank you.